All right. Well, tonight we're going to get started and we are going to talk about the new Shaklee compensation plan. And that is literally what they called it, the Shaklee compensation plan. They wanted to keep it pretty simple. So this information that I'm going to be sharing tonight is what I have found out so far. There are still some fluid in some of the areas of the plan, and there may be a few changes going forward, but this is just what I've learned and gathered from the different talks and things that we've had with the Shaklee corporate staff. So why is the compensation plan changing? Well, the simple answer is government regulation is changing in the multi-level marketing business. It's because they've come in and they have asked for different requirements. And we'll kind of talk about that as we go a little bit further. And there's basically 8 things that the plan does, and I'm going to talk about those now. 1, our new plan will grow your market for Shaklee ambassadors. What it does is it helps to expand the number of people who will be attracted to build a health and wellness business with Shaklee. The new plan allows people to earn by sharing products, building a team, or both. And this new plan rewards you however you want to grow, however you decide that you want to grow your business. The second thing is it's predictable, it's clear, it's accessible. It's predictable because it provides a set commission percentage, so you know exactly what you're going to earn on your customers and your ambassadors. It's clear because it pays on the purchase price for all of your customer purchases, and it's accessible because it starts paying commissions quickly, right from $1. And if you hadn't heard the recording of Heather Chastain and her coming in and talking about where we are in marketing today and in business today, I encourage you, you want to see that. If you're not sure where that is, I'm sure that I can get that to you. But in simplicity, what she did is you got to look at the market 20 years ago is not the same as it is today. And so what they did is she did some research and finding out the numbers of people and what people thought about business. And it was a group of about 1,200 people. And so she wanted to find out what people wanted. And they wanted something that was predictable, that was clear. They knew exactly how much they would make if they did this. And with the new sales plan, it does that. It makes it very clear. And so they can say, well, this is what I want to sell. Once they do that, that is what they're going to make. So, and they they're actually in the age group from like 20 to 30, they want a business of their own. They want to be able to have something to be able to grow with that freedom and that flexibility, but they want it to be very clear on how to do that. And sometimes with where we're at now, it can be difficult to explain how you earn money, especially when you start talking about PV. Our new plan is responsive to how people demand to do business today. Again, people are more interested than ever to come into entrepreneurship, but they want to see, if I do this, I earn that. The new plan is relevant and competitive in today's marketplace. Every time you or your team grows, you and your team will earn more money. So it's pretty simple. There are no longer any breakout penalties. And the other really interesting thing as we get further along, the bonuses, there is no takeouts. There are no people under you that need to be paid out of your bonus. So, and I'll explain that a little bit more as we kind of go further. 5, the new plan generates more productivity and more volume for large organizations. The new sales commission program and our new level 1 and level 2 bonuses drive more activity throughout the entire organization. And you're going to see that this compensation plan is very simple to explain. Shaklee has put more money faster into the hands of ambassadors, so they stay and become business builders. Because we all know that when we start something, it can be very easy to get discouraged. And so what they did is they made a greater impact in the beginning of earnings for people. So, and it's a continued earnings right up front. And you earn right from $1. Anybody in the compensation plan, in this new compensation plan, you will earn 30% on all purchases from all new people in their first 30 days. All right. And I'll actually be showing you a chart on that. It's a very strong, clear, and compelling reasons for people to achieve and maintain director, which you'll see. Director pricing, level 1 bonus upgrades to 10%. Plus, they will unlock all the leadership bonuses in your director group, including a new level 2 bonus that will become available to them. And I have charts on this, so no worries, we'll explain this a little bit further. And you'll see in the percentages, you're going to, and what they mean with that 10%, that's going to be added on as a new director. Right now it's 6%, but that will be, it's going to be 10%. All right, so it's a little bit higher in the new plan. And we'll talk about some of the differences too. I have a whole chart on the differences. The 8th thing it will do is the new plan increases the earnings at each and every rank when people first achieve it. And they had a couple groups that went into this new compensation plan and were basically piloting it. They were testing it. They were field testing it. And they made a lot of changes and tweaked it. So in over a year of testing it, ambassadors who achieved a new rank earned more in their first 3 months at that new rank. Here, this shows you, for those of you that are familiar, this shows you the Shaklee Dream Plan rewards and requirements. And then the other thing I want to mention while we're right here is there are no roll-ups. So if you remember before, if you're, say you have a new ambassador, I'm just going to use Kim. She starts building and she's doing 500, 1,000, and she brings in Joe and he surpasses her in volume and breaks out as a director. Well, there's no roll-ups. Everybody stays in your group no matter what. So that's another really positive thing. Okay, you're not going to lose anybody. And then our next slide actually shows the Shaklee compensation plan rewards and requirements. And something you can see, and I'm going to talk about some of these differences, but you can see that 2,000 volume, that is PV, is the same as a director. All right. You can see the personal team volume does go up. But again, it is calculated a little bit differently in the new plan. All right. Everybody who is in Dream and Legacy, who is a director, leader, and above, will be automatically grandfathered in. All right. This new plan applies to new people, and we will go over some questions at the end. But everybody will be grandfathered in that is a director doing 2,000 volume and above that would like to be in that dream plan. Now, the interesting thing is it sounds like they are actually going to give you the option to go into the new plan. So something I tell people is they can go through their organization to see what would be most beneficial for them and how they do business. All right. All new ambassadors who enroll or upgrade on or after June 1st, 2024 will be in the new compensation plan. So that means if somebody's a member right now and June 15th, they go in and they decide that they want to become an ambassador, they upgrade to ambassador. If they've been a member for 20 years, they will be in the new compensation plan. No ifs, ands, or buts. June 1st is the cutoff. So anybody that becomes a new ambassador after June 1st is automatically in the new plan. Okay. That is the hard cutoff. All people who are enrolled as an ambassador at this point up until June 1st can have a choice. Okay, so again, and setting goals is important. Um, Something to keep in mind is with ambassadors who enroll between now and June 1st, like I just said, will have the opportunity to move to the new plan if they want to. So there's no reason for them to have to wait, which is just a wonderful, wonderful thing. Okay, I was going to say something else and I don't remember. It'll come to me. All new members will continue to be in the plan of their sponsor. So whoever their sponsor is and whatever plan they are in, those new members will be in that plan. Okay. New plan insight. Whoops. I'm trying to just scroll this up. There we go. All right. So here, commissions. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. Ambassadors that join before June 1st in the Dream Plan, they have 1 year to become director until June 1st of 2025 to remain in the Dream Plan. So if they make director before June 1st of 2025, they will be grandfathered in to the Dream Plan. Okay, very important. Again, another important date. Commissions and bonuses in the new plan, like I had just mentioned, are not shared. So you know how you might do 1,000 PV and then you have somebody under you that does 500 and that whatever they get paid on that 500 gets taken out of yours. That's not going to happen. What you get paid, you get paid. No, nothing comes out. Okay. So that means that you get the full amount every single time. This makes commissions and bonuses simpler, more predictable, and more rewarding. And it also makes it a lot easier for you to explain how a new ambassador earns money. And it's very, very clear. So that is again, a really big plus. So for those of you that have seen the new business opportunity video, you have seen this. So this is really great because it's a very simple way to explain how you earn. And this is what we call a napkin presentation. All right. So the first place is you can build a customer base. So you can earn on your customer base 30% on all new customers for the first 30 days. So that means, say I sponsor Marie, and she sponsors in on June 15th as a new member, and she places 2 or 3 orders before July 15th, I will earn, Shaklee will pay me 30% on every single order for that first 30 days. So let's say she ends up ordering $300, that's not PV, that's dollar value, whatever she paid, that would be 30% of that, which would be $90, okay, that Shaklee would pay you. And then you will make a 10 to 40% on your returning orders after that first 30 days. And I do have a chart to show you that. Then the second way is to develop a team. You'll earn up to 16% on your ambassadors and their customers. And then up to 8% on those second level ambassadors and their customers. And then the third way is to create an organization. You will earn up to 6% on 6 leader generations. Whoops, and it cut off. And up to 4% to infinity. That is to infinity. All right. So here we go. This gives a better example of the payouts 30 for 30 bonus. And that's what it's called, 30 for 30, because it pays 30% on the product purchases for the first 30 days of each new customer, member, and ambassador. For clarity, the first 30 days of each new person enrolled, not the first 30 days of the sponsoring ambassador, okay? So let's just say Mary, who is on here, sponsors Joan, who orders $200 worth of products, and Joan becomes a ambassador, while Mary would earn 30% on $200 is $60. Well, let's just say Joan sponsors somebody a couple days later, Joe, we're going to use Joe again, and Joe orders $500. Well, Joan will now earn 30% on that first 30 days of Joe's orders. That's $150. Okay. And the 3 Star Club bonuses still are payouts. So you bring in 3 or more new customers and ambassadors in 30 days, and that is calendar month. You earn that with a $500 order for the total or more of those 3 customers or more, and you earn another $75. So that's still in effect, right? So, and that the 30% is paid on the sales price. That is money. All right. So month 1, here's Ada. She brings in 2 new customers. She's going to earn 30% on all of their product purchases within their first 30 days. Month 3, Ada's going to earn, she sponsors in 2 new customers and a new ambassador. She's going to earn 30% on all of their product purchases within their first 30 days. Okay, that is pretty significant. Okay, that makes it really easy to earn income. If somebody just wants to share product, it is a great way for them to be able to see very clearly what they would need to earn. So if somebody needs to earn $500, you can very easily show them how quickly they can earn that $500 just by price point and new people coming in. And then remember, after that new member or ambassador's first 30 days, you're going to continue to get customer payouts. You're going to get 10 to 40% on personal customer commissions. So let's say that you've got 15 people ordering or more, probably going to be more than that, doing a total personal customer purchases. That's how much they're paying for the products, $5,000. You're going to earn 30% on that $5,000. Okay, so you know that you're going to earn $1,500. All right. So if somebody wanted to earn an extra, so 20% of 1,000 would be what, $200. So if somebody wants to earn their products free, well, have $1,000 of purchased products every month with 5 or more people ordering, they will earn that $200. Okay, so it's just a very, very simple way to explain how to earn money on those commissions. All right, customer payout. So before I go any further, in the new compensation plan, there are only going to be 2 prices. There's only going to be retail and member. All right, and I'm going to show you here quickly in another slide where that other 10% for some people that have distributor, that is only going to be paid out to a business leader as a director. Okay, the second way that with earning on your personal customer commissions, your customer payouts, 10 to 40%. So here's Ada again. She's going to earn on all of her recurring customers, her first level ambassadors and their customers, 10 to 40%. Remember, we showed you that chart. All right, so that is all included in the buying customers that are on there and their purchases. All right, as far as what commissions you'll get paid. So obviously you can see 10 to 40% paid on purchase price. Again, commissions are not shared. Ada and Bill will get full payment from their personal customers. Okay. The thing about this plan, it is simple, predictable, and it is a standardized pricing. All right. Like I said, all members and ambassadors will pay the member price, which is a 15% discount. And then distributor price, which is that 25%, is going to be all business leaders that are going to get that added 10% discount. All right. So remember, we talked about developing a team on that napkin. We talked about 16% and 8%. So developing a team, you're going to earn up to 16% on your ambassadors and their customers. All right. So all of your first level ambassadors and all of their customers, Shaklee's going to pay you up to 16%. Then your second level ambassadors and all of their customers, you're still going to earn an 8%. All right. What you need to remember, as a director or above, you will always earn 16% on your level 1 volume. You will always earn 8%. Now, level 1 volume, remember, that is your level 1, your first level ambassadors and their customers. You will always earn 8% on your level 2. That is your second level ambassadors and their customers. You will always earn 6% on volume from your level 3 and beyond down to the next director. What does that look like? What is a director team? Well, a director team is one, it's your personal customers, and then all of your ambassadors, all ambassadors and their customers down to the next director. All right. So that is your team. So that counts your personal customers, all your ambassadors and their customers to the next director. So you can see here, here's Ada. All of her members count on her director team. Bill is a level 1 ambassador. Their members are going to count towards that director team. Your level 2 ambassadors, level 3 ambassadors and their members, up until that next director. So that's going to count towards your team. Director team bonuses. As a director, like I said, you'll earn 6% on the volume from your director teams. Your director team bonuses, so 6% on all of those directors. Bonuses on level 1 and level 2 volume are paid in addition to the director team bonus. What is a level 1 ambassador? When you personally sponsor an ambassador, they are level 1, no matter what their rank. Whether they're an ambassador, a director, a senior director, they are a level 1. You are the original sponsor of all your new level 1 ambassadors on your team. All right, level 1 volume is from the product purchases your level 1 ambassador makes and their customers and members. Okay. Level 1 bonus, as a director, you earn 10% on your level 1 volume. And I am going to have this all on a chart. All right. I'm just trying to explain it a little bit more. As a director, you earn 10% on your level 1 volume. All right. So you see here, here's Bill, your level 1, you're going to earn that additional 10%. All right. So here's, remember we said, as a director, you're going to earn 16% on all of your level 1 ambassadors. Okay. And so you can see here, you get paid that 6%, but then you get paid that 10% on top of that. All right, as a director. If my level 1 ambassador promotes to a director, do I still earn the 16% on my level 1 volume? Yes. Yes, you will still earn 16% on that. Oh, and I actually just showed that. So whether or not your level 1 is an ambassador, a director, a senior director, and or higher, you will always earn 16% on the volume from the product purchases made by them and their customers. So you sign up an ambassador, you're earning that 16%, they promote to a director, you're still going to earn that 16%, they promote to all the way up to a key coordinator. you're always going to earn 16% on that volume from the product purchases made by them and their customers. All right, level 2 bonuses. That is on your level 2 directors. Okay. The 2% level 2 bonus is available at director. What does that look like? Now, remember, we already talked about 6%. And that's where that 8% comes into play. So as a director, you earn 6% director team bonus on your level 2 as well, meaning you're going to earn 8%. I'm just trying to give you a little bit more of the nitty gritty, but ultimately it's 8%. If my level 2 ambassador promotes to director, do I still earn the 8% on my level 2? Yes, no matter what level. Again, that's one of the great things about the business. This new comp plan is there's no roll up, like I mentioned before. So whether you're level 2 as an ambassador, director, or higher, you're always going to earn 8% on their value. Okay. And that is, so say, again, I sponsored a first level ambassador, Joe. I'm going to earn 16%. Joe sponsors in Ellie. Now, instead of 16%, I will earn 8%. Okay, because that's a second level ambassador. Again, here's the chart again. At director or above, you always earn 16% on your level 1. That is your personal ambassadors that you sponsored in yourself. You'll always earn 8% on your level 2. That is your first level ambassadors and who they have sponsored in. And then you will always earn 6% on your level 3 and beyond, down to the next director. All right. The power of the level bonuses, well, leaders stay on each level no matter what their rank. And the pay level 1 and 2 bonuses. Again, it's consistent, it's predictable payout. There's no breakaways. The more the leader grows, the more valuable the level bonuses become. And again, these are not shared bonuses. Okay, nothing is taken out of that bonus. So it really does incentivize people to sponsor ambassadors and to help them succeed. It does help drive that building in depth for people because that continually adds to your organization. And then here's the last part of the napkin presentation. These commissions and bonuses drive volume. Up to 6% is paid on 6 leader generations down. Okay, these are directors. And then up to 4% infinity. All right. Now, the other thing is we have your pay on personal rebate, which is called POP rebate. For those of you that obviously we order our own products and we get paid on the PV of those products every month. So we're basically getting a greater discount of the products. That's basically what this is. So not only do you get a discount, 15% at ambassador, 25% at director, but you also will get a rebate up to $750 in personal purchases each month. Now understand, this is on your purchase price. This is not on PV, okay? And this is what we call our POP rebate for short, pay on personal rebate. So you earn that commission on the price paid, which is a lot higher than PV. So again, that is actually a good thing. So you can see if you order $500 and you're getting paid, you've got 20 plus customers and you've got over 7,500 volume, you're going to earn 35% back on your POP or your personal paid purchases. All right, and that's basically what that is. So this shows us Jane bought $400 in products last month. She also qualified for a 20% customer sales commission. Therefore, she earned $80. Is there an easy way to see what things pay bonuses based on sales price and what things pay based on volume? Yes. All front-end bonuses are paid on selling price. 30 for 30 bonus, 10 to 40% personal customer commissions, and the POP rebate. Those are all paid on selling price, dollar, okay? All back-end bonuses are paid on PV. Level 1 bonuses, level 2 bonuses, director team bonuses, generational leadership bonuses, infinity bonuses, and infinity match bonuses. Those are all paid on PV. This is a really easy chart because this shows you front-end commissions and bonuses, and then back-end bonuses. So you can see your front-end commissions and bonuses are all on selling price. Back-end commissions and bonuses are all on PV. All right, I think that just makes it a lot easier to see that all on one. If you want to know more details about the new plan, it is in your back office. You can go into tools and look up the compensation plan. All right, it's in there. So let's take a few minutes and just compare the two plans. All right. So the dream plan, ambassadors have a choice after June 1st, 2024. For the new Shaklee compensation plan, there is no choice for ambassadors who sign up after June 1st of 2024, or they upgrade after June 1st. So if there's anybody that was thinking about building a business and they want to stay in the new dream plan, they will want to sign up. This month's a great month to do it because it's half price with any $200 order. They can build to director by June of next year and remain grandfathered into the dream plan. Infinity bonuses start at senior coordinator. All right, 2 to 8%. Infinity bonuses start at key coordinator with 2 and 4%. So they took a little bit of that money and moved it to the front end. All right. Ambassadors have 1 year to achieve director, which I just mentioned. Once you choose the new plan, you cannot go back to the dream plan. So if you're in the dream plan and you choose to go to the new compensation plan, there's no changing it. So I always tell everybody, make sure you go through and understand the compensation plan and compare apples to apples, just to make sure with the payout that it's going to be benefiting you. The dream plan, you receive DN pricing at 500 PV or depending on your organization. There's going to be no DN pricing until you reach director. Okay, so for those ambassadors that are not directors and that are getting DN pricing, that is going to change. All right, I'm sure there's a work a way around that, but that is going to change. And then for those of you that are familiar with these savings for ambassadors, the 3 pages of savings where we get the additional 10% off on your auto orders, that doesn't sound like it's going to be there in the new plan. But remember, if you're grandfathered into the dream plan, you're going to have those. All right, because I use those every month. So again, that it doesn't sound like it's going to be there. We're not sure about that yet, like I said. In the dream plan, you need 100 PV. Remember, that's point value given to each product to be bonus eligible. Well, you only have to have $75 in purchases to be bonus eligible. Big difference. That's probably only 50 PV. And then in the dream plan, for people that join your group after June 1st, 2024, you will be paid on these new members in the new plan. So if you're in dream plan after June 1st, anybody that you bring new into the organization after June 1st is going to be in that new plan, and that is how you will get paid. All right. The Shaklee compensation plan here, all members and ambassadors will be in the new Shaklee compensation plan. The great thing is you'll earn that 30% on all your new members and ambassadors for the first 30 days. Okay, so that really kind of gives you the crux of the comparisons between the two. And to really get a good comparison, you can actually take your dream plan chart and then actually take side by side and compare that with the new Shaklee compensation plan. There's a lot of similarities, a few differences. All right. And like I said, the April new join offer with any $200 product purchase, they can start for $25, all right, which is half price. Remember, we do have the reset and recharge bundle available at a discount. It has a savings there. Retails for $206. It is $206 for the rest of April. And remember, we have our quarterly incentives for some tier 1 and tier 2 Yeti bag and cooler. I love this saying by Rochelle T. Park. She said, CPA, consistent, predictable action equals consistent, predictable results. So you can see consistent, predictable, produce action, you will get results. And something to keep in mind is trust the process as you're building. If you are consistent and building your business, you will grow. And here is, let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, I can. So here is some different times. They have some different, well, it looks like these trainings, but these should be available. There are recordings that you can get. If you are a director, business leader and above, you can join Shaklee's BL Shaklee Compensation Plan group in Facebook, and there's a lot of great information in there. They also have different downloadable tools in the back office, all right, that you can download as well. All right. I am going to stop sharing there.